Let's face it, self-improvement is everywhere these days. Everyone I know is doing everything they can to get better. We're reading books, we're taking classes, we're taking online courses from these self-improvement gurus. We're doing everything we can to get better. But quite frankly, from a tangible standpoint, a lot of people fail at this. Sure, people lose a few pounds for a month or they meditate for a week or two, but a lot of people never really truly get that feeling of, man, self-improvement really changed my life. And after they don't get that, they usually do one of two things. They either say self-improvement is complete bullshit, or they say they didn't work hard enough. And to be honest with you, both of those things, they do have some merit to them. What's Gucci, my guys? It's Glasgow here, and I've been doing self-improvement for many years. And what I found is that if you're doing self-improvement consistently, and if you're doing it the right way, and still not seeing the results that you want, it's probably going to be for the reasons I'm about to lay out right now. Now, the number one reason self-improvement probably isn't working for you is because you're probably doing it as a fad. Guys, for the love of God, stop doing self-improvement for self-improvement's sake. Stop trying to do self-improvement just because that's the cool thing to do in today's culture. I see so many people on IG posting books onto their stories, and I'd be like, damn, that's a really good book. That changed my life. I hit them up and I ask them, yo, like, what made you decide to read that book? And when they answer me, they honestly have no idea why they're reading that book. And my guess is they probably just saw it on someone else's story or saw it on a couple people's story and decided to pick it up. They read 15 pages and then they put the book down and never picked it up again. The point is, stop seeing self-improvement as some kind of Instagram fad or something that the cool people do. You need to use self-improvement for what it was intended for. Self-improvement is a tool to get you from point A to point B. So if you're just reading self-improvement books just to be reading them, then you're probably doing it wrong. Which actually leads me to my next point. You haven't developed a growth plan. Now, this is probably the 187th time that I'm saying this on my channel, but I'm gonna say it again. If you don't have a plan, then you have planned to fail. Straight up like that. No plan means you want to fail. I mean, seriously, think about it. You're reading all these books, you're absorbing all this information, and you don't even know why. You don't even know what you're doing it for. The bottom line is you're seeing minimal results because your energies are so spread out everywhere. The first thing that you need to do before you ever pick up a book is you need to identify 2 to 5 areas of your life that you actually want to improve. Then the next thing you need to do is you need to find information that is pertaining to those areas. Don't be reading a book about being spiritual and doing all this yoga stuff when you're trying to build a business. That just don't make any sense. So you need to pick out the stuff that's going to be useful to where you're trying to grow. You need to find information that is aligned with that. And then you need to systematically come up with a plan on how you're going to tackle that information. It's really that simple, guys. The next reason is you're not giving your plan enough attention or time. Now, on the flip side, if you have actually created a plan and you're still not seeing the results that you want to see, it could just be that you're not putting enough time and attention onto that plan. Like, guys, I'm not gonna be the one that's checking up on you, making sure you're following your plan. No, that's all on you, bro. You need to figure out, like, you need to ask yourself, are you actually showing up consistently every single day to work this plan to get where you wanna go? You need to figure out, are you showing up every day to do that? You need to figure out, are you actually being consistent with this? And if you aren't, that could probably be the reason you're not seeing the results you want to. Look, I'll leave you with this. Earl Nightingale says that if a person shows up 1 hour every single day to study one subject, over the next 5 years, they will become an expert. So I want you to ask yourself, are you showing up every single day? Now, y'all know what time it is. It's something new that we're doing on the channel, but it's question of the day. And my question to y'all is, what are some of the best self-improvement books that you've ever read? And bonus points if you can tell me why. Come on, guys. I'm looking for some new books to read, so drop me a comment below. Okay, now we back at it like a crack addict. Wait, bars. Another reason self-improvement might not be working for you is because you're spending too much time in the wrong areas, bro. Now look, I know a lot of y'all aren't in sales, but I still think this relates. When I started my new job, guys, I was not doing well. I was not doing well at all. One day I actually went in and talked to my manager, let her know everything that I was doing, and tell her, hey man, I'm frustrated. I'm still not getting results. And then she said something to me that really clicked for me. She said, Glasgow, I don't really think you need to get any better at the product knowledge. You know everything there is to know about this product. What I think you need to work on is building rapport and relationships with your clients. And long story short, the moment I started working on building rapport and building relationships with my clients, let's just say I've been a top rep ever since then. So to tie all that in a nice little pretty bow for you guys is, the reason I wasn't succeeding wasn't because I wasn't working hard. It was just because I was working hard in the wrong areas. And that could very well be the case for you. Consider it. One more thing, guys. There's absolutely nothing wrong with figuring out that you're spending time in the wrong area. Hell, you won't know unless you try. But the key is when you do figure out you're spending time in the wrong area, you need to shift and pivot immediately, and you need to start spending time on the stuff that you actually think will get you to grow where you want to go. Another reason things may not be working for you is because you're not applying what you're learning. Trust me, I get it. It is very easy to get sucked into the information coma. I've been there. I get it. You've been there. You're reading book after book. You're watching video after video. You're taking course after course looking for this perfect almighty plan. And guys, I know I say have a plan, but damn, don't take it overboard. The problem with taking it overboard is you really never get real life experience. I mean, seriously, stop obsessing about theoretical perfection. Just jump your ass in the cold water already. That's the only way you're gonna get experience, man. I mean, guys, you will never know what works for you if you don't actually get out there and do it, man. I mean, seriously, knowledge is power. That's actually not true. It's knowledge, it's applied knowledge is power. Quick story for you guys. Guys, before I started a YouTube channel, and this is actually kind of embarrassing and a little bit vulnerable for me. Before I started a YouTube channel, I spent 1 year, yes, 1 year, planning, reading, listening to podcasts, taking courses about making this master plan to just take over YouTube. That's what I thought I was going to do. I spent a whole year doing that. Do you understand? Like, do you guys get it? That shit did not work for me at all. Once I started actually posting videos, I found out real quick that everything I had planned for, everything I had theorized wasn't really working. And it wasn't until I actually got on the battlefield of posting videos that I actually got experience that actually helped me to grow on YouTube. Now, again, I don't have a big channel, but we have seen significant growth once I actually started posting videos and seeing what you guys liked and what you guys didn't like. That whole year I spent reading about what I theorized you guys would like turned out was a waste of time. I wasted a whole year of not gaining experience because I was trying to find the perfect plan. And what I found out was that experience and applied knowledge was actually my best teacher. So now I do things a little differently. I plan, then I immediately act, then I evaluate, then I learn what I need to do, and then I repeat that process, guys. And that process seems to be working pretty well for me now. And then the sixth thing that you need to do is watch this video next, because I give you a full step-by-step guide on how to beast mode your self-improvement journey.